Welcome to strength training during lockout number 17 in our series. Today we've got two main sets that we'll go through a few times each with some core as a warm up and a warm down. Alright, so straight into it. So I'm going to start with a couple of Superman. So down on your mat, hands in front, ideally your hands are shoulder width apart. Keep your head down, arms and legs up. Halfway, go a little bit higher. Should be lower back and really giving your glutes or your butt muscles a good squeeze. So we're after around 20 seconds of that. And then go again, second time through, opposite arm and opposite leg higher. And then halfway switch. Alright, then we're going to go on to a side plank. So forearm straight below your shoulder, down onto both feet, top arm straight up. Keep your hips forward and your top shoulder back. And if that's comfortable, feet apart. So we want about 20 seconds. And then switch over onto the other side. All right. So we've got 3 exercises in each of our main sets. So first up, a little bit more on the arms. So we'll start off with some press ups. From the feet, if you can do at least 8. If not, go from the knees, and we want somewhere between 8 and 15. Remember to breathe. Then reasonably straight on to some swim cords. Reasonably solid load, 2 times 10. So after you've done 10, just take a short rest. 2 or 3 deep breaths. Make sure you push all the way back. Then if you've got some light weights, even tins of fruit or something like that's fine. We're going to go on to some single leg deadlifts. So just standing on one leg. Try and get a little bit lower as you go. Alright, after that one, just catch your breath a little bit, so a little bit more rest. But the first time through, so the press ups, short rest, swim cords, double arm pulls, short rest, and then the single leg deadlifts. And after you've done those, a little bit more rest. And those 3 exercises, we want 3 sets for beginners, 4 sets for our more experienced trainers. Alright, so through that little mini set 3 or 4 times, and then our second set, back to the swim cords. So we'll start off with the swim cords, and you want quite a high load, so we're going to go 2 times 8. So a little bit further back, just make sure you squat down a little bit lower so you're a little bit more stable and can keep those elbows up a little bit higher. So a short rest after your 8. If you've got a weight, grab your weight. If not, body weight's fine. And we're going to do some lunges. So this time we'll be stepping back. So big step back, just drop down. So we're after 12, so that's 6 on each leg. Back knee just touches the ground but don't take the load off 12. So that's 6 on each leg. Back knee just touches the ground but don't take the load off, and put the load on that knee. And just a short rest, enough to grab yourself a weight if you've got one, and straight into 12 squats. Nice and deep, so down as low as you can, a slight pause, and then come back up. So after you had your squats, just a little bit more of a rest, so catch your breath. So it's those 3 exercises, 2 to 3 times through. So beginners go through that twice, more experienced trainers 3 times. So that's 2 times 8 double arm pulls on the swim cords, 12 step back lunges, and then straight into 12 squats. Alright, and then we'll finish our session with some V-ups. So just lying on your mat, hands above your head, arms and legs are coming up together, reaching for the ceiling, and down slow and controlled on a 5 or 6 count. Don't take them all the way down, come back up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're after 5 to 7 of those. Have a short rest, 30 seconds or so, and then repeat that. So 2 sets of V-ups is our warm down, and that's our session for today. So Superman and planks is our warm up, and then V-ups is our warm down, and then that's those 2 main sets through the middle. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. That's session number 17. Done and dusted.